Guys, how you doing? Good.
Hey, Joe's, what do you know?
Hey, just trying to get it all. Thank you for all being out here.
We're going to be here every Thursday.
Every Thursday, okay.
Yeah, there's a couple other groups that are going to join us.
Uh-huh.
And what we're doing is saying to Blumenauer, we're asking this question. What is it that Cheney and Bush must do before he throws his hands up and says enough? Is it murder? Is it rape? Is it invading a country?
Haven't we done those things?
He's done those things. So Blumenauer is going to have to be a little original. So he's going to have to think hard. What does it take?
Uh-huh.
So that's why we're
See
here.
him right there?
Get a card from these guys so I can write a letter to the commander saying I appreciate
Well, I'm John Braddock.
Hi, John Bradley.
Braddock?
Braddock?
Yeah, there's a couple Bradleys that wouldn't probably want to be there.
I see you're holding a picture of
That's
a
my
military.
nephew.
That's your nephew?
Yeah, was killed on the day Bush said bring him on in Karbala.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Travis turned 21 in Kuwait.
Uh-huh.
Survived the war and volunteered to stay on to work on cleaning up munitions, and one blew up and killed him. So.
Oh.
But my point is he should not have been in that place at that time,
Uh-huh.
but for the fraud of the administration and bringing this thing forward. So.
You know, my cousin was over there and he committed suicide just over the crap that's going on over there. He was in Baghdad, and he's one of the higher-ranking officers, and he even took his own life.
Right there and after they get home, it's just astounding.
And we don't hear much about it.
No,
it's
we
just
don't.
little lines here and there.
It's underreported. And I talked last summer when I was at Camp Casey. I talked to a young man home from Iraq and going back, and he's contemplating suicide. He's talking about it, and
Well, my parents may be the first suicides in this war. A week before the war went off, my dad and my mom turned up in a burned-out car on Mount Hood with Travis on the border in Iraq.
Oh, man. Jeez. Yeah.
So I'm motivated.
Yeah, me too, buddy. Well, thanks for being motivated, because we got to keep cranking the pressure, demanding change.
So you're not blocking the sidewalk, you're not blocking the entrance and egress of people. You know, you're fine. You folks are a good, well-behaved group. You're making your point.
You know, these are all leaders from different groups. I mean, you know the rules. And security is a little uptight today for some reason.
Well, we talked with them and explained, you know, the basics to it. That, you know, you certainly got a right to be out there. You just can't block the sidewalk and you can't block the entrances. And on a personal note, I'd recommend, although it's not necessary, stay like 4 above Sheridan. That's fine. You know, there's plenty of room for people to get by. No problem for anybody. You can make your point. Everyone will be happy. And I talked with the security manager there too and explained the same thing.
I think Grant from Chapter 72, the way that security approaches, they demand that he get away from the building. And Grant's been doing this for a long time, so he knows the local laws and knows the federal laws. So it was the approach that was the problem.
Well, we run into that sometimes too with some of our young officers in different situations. By the time you've been around a little bit, you kind of learn that you get a lot further with reason than you do a hammer.
Yeah, and all these people here have been around the block. You know, I started...
Some of us even looking.
Yeah, you know...
Your hair isn't much grayer than mine. My way down.
Okay, yeah, we should be wrapping up.
I'm glad we could get things straightened out to a degree. Sometimes it's just a matter of people learning to work with others. You know what rights there are on both sides.
Every Thursday I go and I talk to the staff and ask them if there's any problems. Let us know. So we're working closely with them. Just had some friction with the security. We were surprised.
Well, I call him a peace dog. Well, we talked about it.
Actually well organized.
And I explained how things work. I think we'll be okay, sir. Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you for your courtesy. Okay, you're welcome. Have a good day.
Well, doesn't somebody in that hierarchy get the idea that if we can't even hold memorial services, maybe this is a bad thing to be doing?
Yeah, not enough.
Maybe this is really stupid.
Yeah.
Well, they changed that now. They're going to have individual ones, but they're all going to happen on Thursday. On Wednesday. They're going to be on Wednesday because that's when they figure people can get the cheapest tickets.
Where did you read that, John?
I just heard it on NPR this
Oh,
afternoon.
okay.
yeah.
Just want that the latest thing? But they go back.
See you next week. I see you Sunday.
Sunday.
Or Saturdays? Saturday.
Saturday, I'm at the 13th and Oklahoma campus. Sunday, I'm at the square.
With the 911 folk on Monday and you on Thursday, in the greater Portland area, there is at least one event every single day, some days 3 or 4. Yeah.
Good town to be in right now.
Critical mass.
At least it's
If you want to be active, it is.
Yeah, it's true.
Grant's a really good guy.
Oh, he was just so impressive. I said it was too bad you weren't here to record him.
When was that? This earlier, right?
Earlier, yeah, standing up first to building security and then to the
Who
police.
did this?
Grant.
Grant? Do I know Grant?
Grant just left. VFP Grant?
Huh?
VFP Grant?
Oh, that Grant, yeah. Oh, good. Oh,
He was
dang it. I knew.
wonderful.
And what happened? Tell me what happened though.
The first thing that happened is someone who said he was a building owner wanted us to be, out here on the curb. This is private property. It's public access. We don't believe it. Then the building security guy who's over talking with the police came out. Fairly pushy.
Does anyone know who the gentleman in the light blue shirt is without the plain
He
clothes?
is building security.
Oh,
He's
okay.
head of building security.
Okay.
And everyone is pretty much saying, call the police. Grant, both with owner, with his copy of the Constitution, which is always in his back pocket. And he was adamant, eloquent, a nice little seasoning of pissed off, and said, Constitution, the Supreme Court, we're here, call the police. Or,
Good. You got to exert your rights.
it's true.
Oh, they'll tell you to go home. You'll go, okay. No, I have a right. Yeah. Good. I missed it.
Yes. To here, I flocked in, and there's the man himself. So,
Oh, nice.
Congressman. Yes. I am bringing you this letter that explains why I'm not going to be a Democrat anymore. I am re-registering as an independent. That you may be the best there is, but it's not good enough. Ripped up my voter's registration card.
You did?
I did, and left a letter that says, well, you're wrong not to be aggressively pursuing impeachment. You're wrong not to be a member of the Out of Iraq caucus and aggressively fighting for the end of the war. You were wrong on free trade and fast track agreements.
And that was written in your letter too,
That
huh?
was written in my letter. And the bottom of it was, you may be the best there is, but it's not enough.
Did he say any response to you back and all that? Or?
At the point where I ripped up my voter's registration card and not quite slammed it down on the counter, but assertively put the letter down on the counter. He actually wanted to slough off the letter to one of his aides, and I said, no. But
Did he say, I'll look at this, or thank you, or he just sort of blank face sort of stared at you and just...
oh, well, he had
Yeah.
his plastic politician smile on, make nice. And
Well, I've always sort of supported or liked Earl on a lot of some of his on a lot of his issues. Like you say, he's probably one of the better. But dang it, he's not. He's kind of losing ground here.